Now the news, good news now coming in for those having health insurance policies. Several new insurance regulations have been notified and proposed in the health insurance industry. Starting today, the health insurance companies have been barred from excluding illnesses associated with hazardous work activity, mental illness, age-related degeneration and integral cognitive diseases. Now, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, or the IRDAI, has also standardized exclusions, making it mandatory for an insurance company to use specific words for certain exclusions. The new guidelines will be applicable for all new policies issued from October 1st and will also cover existing policies.
हाँ, ऑफकोर्स अच्छा होगा क्योंकि ये लाइन पे अभी मतलब जो भी है, क्योंकि हॉस्पिटल का खर्चा बहुत हो रहा है। अभी आयुष्मान भारत की भी स्कीम आई है, उसकी वजह से थोड़ा बहुत लोगों को लग रहा है कि कुछ तो फीलिंग मिलेगी, जिसके मतलब कुछ तो मिलेगा कि अभी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पैसा खर्चा होता है जब किसी के घर पे एक ही जन कमाने वाला रहता है और पूरा घर चलाने का है। ऊपर से जो हॉस्पिटल का बिल आता है वो बिल भरने के लिए उनके पास पैसा कम पड़ता है।
Something like a free breakfast, as they say.
Okay.
The premium will have to go up. It's logical business sense. They will not insure you if you already have Alzheimer. Let's assume that you have. They will not insure you. It is only if you have Alzheimer. So basically, you are covering up for the risk,
Yes.
not for the incident of getting that disease or whatever you call ailment. So there's always that. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I pay for that risk?
If they increase the facilities, they may also increase the premium. Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
No doubt.
Yes.
Yeah, because so many things are included. Now there were so many things excluded. So if it is included, then I don't mind paying extra premium.
Well, specific guidelines on exclusions from health insurance products has really come into place by the insurance regulator, IRDAI. The insurance regulator has made it very clear that certain illnesses cannot be excluded from health insurance products anymore. These illnesses include Alzheimer's disease, it includes Parkinson's disease, a whole host of other illnesses, including illnesses associated with doing any sort of hazardous activity. There are also specific guidelines on what can be excluded, what should an insurer do if he wants to exclude a particular illness, and guidelines to talk about what they should do, and the fact that they have to put in specific words as well. Now, we've been talking to a lot of policy holders. They tell us that they are okay to pay a certain extra premium if they have to, but they are willing to pay that if their claims are settled. However, financial experts say that this is great news for policy holders, and brokers, however, say that perhaps premiums will increase with this move. This move, of course, comes into effect from the 1st of October. With video journalist Rakesh Balachandra for Mirror Now. Do you believe that the guidelines that have now been issued are pro policy holders, and why do you believe that?
So I think this is an excellent step by IRDA, and there are plenty of things in this latest guideline that will make life easier for policy holders. More importantly, it will foster a common understanding about what health insurance covers and what it does not cover. I think health insurance has evolved from the 1980s, so we have had health insurance since the last 30 years or so. But unfortunately, the spread for a country like India, which needs health insurance badly, the spread is very poor, and there is a general perception about medical insurance that you just pay premiums. Getting claims, the insurance companies will try and wriggle out of it through some clause or the other, through the star in the advertisement that terms and conditions apply. So I think having a common understanding is important, and there are plenty of things here in this particular guideline which are good for the consumers.
Managing Director of the Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Company now joins us to explain how the changes will come into effect. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to us, Mr. Tapan Singhal. My first question to you, and to understand this entire thing better, insurance companies have been barred from excluding illness associated with hazardous work activity, artificial life maintenance, treatment of mental illness, age-related degeneration, and also internal congenital diseases. Your first response to this?
Yeah, so if you look at first and foremost, I think I'm very happy with these changes which IRD has proposed. See, what they are doing is they are making the option of payment of premium in a monthly basis or a quarterly or yearly basis. Now, if you look at one thing that we always saw is when we're trying to sell a policy is that for some customers, trying to pay that money upfront used to be a issue, and that's why quite a few drop out, thinking, okay, we'll take it sometime later. Now, this would help increase penetration of insurance in India. And I believe health insurance penetration is very critical for everybody because it really takes care of you when things go wrong. That is something which is very, very good. The second thing which I really like about this modification is that they're talking of clearly defined pre-existing. If I look at in the health space, the biggest number of customer grievance was on the definition of pre-existing disease and understanding of customer by what exactly is pre-existing diseases. So this is going to again make it very simple for the customer, which makes it very, very wonderful and beautiful. The third part is relaxation of age. Let's say 65 years was entry age for quite a few companies. Now this can also be relaxed. So if I look at it overall in terms of how they are looking at pre-existing diseases, how they're looking at relaxation of age, how they're trying to provide installment facility for payment of premium, how they are clearly defining what is pre-existing, which has to be there. So in a way, they are trying to do away with what was the issue for a health policy in terms of either mis-selling or the lack of sale because of the premium being upfront being paid. So if I put it together, it's a very, very good move by IRDA, and as an industry, I think.
All right, so the new insurance guidelines clearly is a welcome move. We'll have to leave it there, Mr. Tapan Singhal. Many thanks for joining us and sharing your views on this.